Okay, I got an exciting one today. Well, I hope it's exciting. I usually wouldn't do an unboxing, and I'd just show you guys the product, but this one I just couldn't stand not to. So I had my first experience with Rakuten, however you say it. What I take from it is it's like a Japanese spun Amazon. And so I've been looking for a bike carrier, and I found one on there for $28.99, so under 30 bucks for a 4 bike carrier. So this thing's either going to be a total piece of crap, or I just saved myself a bunch of money. So come along, let's see what it is. Box of hardware. These must be the bike clamps themselves. The straps to hold them in place. This is an adapter, so this thing can be the small size hitch or the large size hitch like mine. This actually, I'm not going to use this on my truck. This is going to, that much. I'm going to move it to my truck every once in a while, but it's going to be used on the back of the camper. So that'll be another day's project once I get this all put in. We need to move the spare tire holder and such. So I don't know what kind of piece of equipment that is, but we'll have to look into that. It's another arm. Look at that. Yep, another arm. So I'm just guessing here. That goes like that. Those two arms go on there, and we should be in business. I'm going to pull the instructions out here real quick and look at it, and we'll throw it together. So I already see a couple neat features. It is a hinged setup, but not only that, the way that this, you can see here, I'll have to bring this up to you. There's a bolt with a pinhole through it. I don't know, hopefully it'll be cool, but this just goes, from what I take in the picture there, it just goes through there and flex on, but we'll see what we have you know, with a cotter pin. That may not work in my case because the hole is too big. It's also a hinge down, which I didn't realize. It's a lot nicer. So what I'm making sure at this point is, hey, are all these bolts the same size? They are. So this is going to be a real easy install. So what it tells you to do is to, and it's getting a little windy, so I apologize for any wind noise you get there. We have a storm brewing in, and I need to work on, I'm going to do more videos like this and you guys like them, I need to work on my mic. So that's going to get tightened up there. This holds that, so if you needed to open the back, you could open it. And then these look like they just bolt on like so. I'm going to one bolt started here. So I'm going to step away for a second and get the right size sockets for these so we can snug it up. Okay, so I'm back just with a socket and a wrench here. And obviously I'm just, you know, it's no rocket science here. I'm just going to snug all this stuff up. It already has Loctite on the nuts, so really it shouldn't be, you know, anything special other than making sure they're nice and snug. And I'll work my way up and down, and we'll just sort of snug them in, you know, not that it's a huge deal on this, but we'll sort of torque them down. You know, I won't tighten anything way down until we get everything semi-tight. This one here is going to be a little bit tighter. I'm going to go just grab another 17mm wrench. Just because it's got the weld there, it's a little bit hard. So now I'm just going to torque them down. You know, you probably don't have to go too crazy, but just tight enough that they don't back off. I mean, like I said, they have the nylon on them, so they shouldn't walk themselves off. But there we go. I'm going to do the same thing down here. This one should just probably be, since it's a hinged one, probably should just be a little bit, yeah, not squeeze tight, or else the hinge may not work. Yeah, it looks like they may have thought about that. So that's all the tighter. I'm going to tighten that one. So now this should, if I pull this out, look at that, I screwed up. I'm going to take this all apart and turn it all around. I'll do that and get back to you here. So come to find out, that grind isn't perfect anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to leave it that way. I'll probably never fix it because when we take the truck, there's so much room in there, it doesn't matter. Most of the time this is going to be on the back of my camper. So just one thing to remember. I mean, it really isn't a fold down if you get it like that. I mean, you could really force it. You'd want to grind down that front edge, I think. Which, once again, would be an easy fix for 30 bucks. So we're back to where we start. Like I said, the angle they have cut on there, and I may have edited that out. They'll let it slide this far, but then it wants to stop. Oh, and it just goes over. So it's working its way out. But not perfect, but for 30 bucks, what do you expect? This, and I'll bring you in closer here and show you this before it's all said and done. Sort of a neat setup. The way that bolt goes through, I don't love it. I'll probably just bore that out to a regular size so that I can put a pin through there. Would be nice if we kept it on the back of the camper all the time, just because you could tighten it and it'd be done. So now I'll go on to this stuff here. So these are all the bike straps. They come with nice ends for on there. Better not get ahead of myself. It looks like I got to slide the red things on first. And this is a cap for here. They did send nice caps to cap everything off with, which is nice. Grab these real quick. These don't appear to go on any special way, so I'm just going to slide the 4 outside ones on that way, just so they're all on the same way. The 4 inside ones on this way. Once again, just so they're all on the same way. Backwards. These have a little screw here that you can see to tighten it up. Okay, so you can see these, just like any other bike strap, you know, I mean, it's a decent bike strap. These go on. It's got the covers for everything. The one thing I will say is the powder coating doesn't seem that. You can see where I've already scratched it up, and I mean, some of it's my fault. This is, you know, just the nature of the beast, a little rocky, but like I said, I'll figure that out and edit that and show you guys what I do with that. But I'll definitely put down in the description where I got it from and the item number, because I think for 30 bucks you can't beat it. We had a lot of stuff to buy for the new camper, and this thing is just gonna work out awesome. I'll bring you guys along when I put it on the back of the new camper and when we first get it loaded up with all the bikes. Have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and comment.